This is Euphonium Selection 3, measures 25 to 50. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, this is probably one of the harder chunks of all of your region stuff. So here's things to note. Starting at 25, I'm just going to kind of flow through this whole thing. At 25, biggest thing is dynamic contrast and subdivision. So at 25, I'm making sure I'm tapping my foot to the cut time half notes. So I can just think triple it, dum, ba-da, triple it, bum, ba-da. Another thing to note, 26, 28, and 30 is, and actually going all the way to 32 is kind of a chord progression. Listen to it real quick. So that's kind of what's going on in outlining this chunk up to 32. Once you get to 32, make sure you get this crescendo in here. That's taken me a lot of work to get down. The finger patterns aren't crazy, just get used to them and work it with a met. Start slow and just get faster. Keep your fingers nice and light. Keep your tongue nice and light. As soon as we hit 34, that's when I start thinking, tapping my foot to the fast quarter note again. Even though it's written in cut time, I find it easier to subdivide properly whenever I'm tapping my foot quickly. So it's that's what I'm doing there. 39, make sure you drop down to a soft dynamic, and that brings us up to 42. At 42, we are now in the key of E major, E natural major. So if you're not super familiar with that scale, I would get familiar with that scale. Make sure at 43 and 47, the sforzandos, those notes should really pop out. Also make sure you're getting all the way up there to that F sharp. In 44, 45, and 48 and 49, those runs going down they're just a scale pattern. It's going to be a little bit weird if you're not thinking of the scale. So I'd really recommend focusing on your E major scale. You're just starting on the F sharp and working your way down. And the only spot that changes the pattern at all is the very end where you switch, where you don't repeat the F sharp, you just go down to the E. But yeah, this isn't crazy. The only thing that I will throw in there is get the key of E, work with a met at 32, and make sure you switch, the biggest thing, switch your subdivision from being half note subdivision in your head to being quarter note tapping at 34, and that'll make things a lot smoother and a lot more accurate rhythmically. Can't think of anything else right now, so that's it. Happy practicing.